What is up, everybody? It is Tuesday. The market is having a nice little bounce here. I don't expect it to last for too long because those don't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there either. Oh man, what? Oh god. Alright. Well, that's not a good way to start. Geez, my charts didn't save. Well, what I was trying to say is SPY is already at resistance. We're opening right up into it. And might see a little pop at the open, but I'm not really expecting too much today. I mean, we're already right where we should be in spot for a pullback here. I gotta redo all this here. Hold on. But I got a decent number of stocks I'm looking at right now. I had a few on the gap scan. L and DRI. So I got 4 gap stocks and the rest of the FANG stocks. Johnson & Johnson's popping up again here. Apparently the CEO came out with some kind of video saying whatever about his company, that it's all overblown and whatnot. So it's gapping up again here. Second day in a row now. Seeing some recovery. It's starting to hold, but we just bounced off this 133 and now 132 starting to hold. So there might be something on either end of this here. Let's see. Volume's not coming in yet. There it is. Oh yes, definitely hidden seller here. Buyer gone. Getting stuck again here though. Not we ain't moving. It's probably gonna come back up here. Wonder if I should change my strategy from buying the breakouts on the tops to buying the dip. I mean, there was a pretty clear place where I could see it. Tesla falling off a cliff. DRI's got something going on here. Look at that spread. Jeez. Look at that volume. Oracle's making a push right now, but I mean, pre-market does not make that a good gap and go trade, so I'm not taking that. Jeez. Johnson & Johnson down there again. This is getting a little interesting here. There might be another trade on the short end of this. Can probably get pretty big here. I'll stick with 400. We'll see what happens. Looks like it wants to go higher right now, though. Really choppy this morning. First 4 minutes here, we got SPY's moving up, but FANG stocks look really ugly. I'm not seeing any good opening range plays. Maybe Tesla. Maybe Nvidia now. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said anything to. Oh, geez. Johnson & Johnson back there already. I don't know what to make of this. This is pretty weird. There's a... If he's down here at low a day, I'll take it. Nope, never saw him. Alright, dry is really interesting here. I really don't like the volume though. I mean, it's such an interesting pattern though. There's a 5 minute. I'll try to just pop the above right now. I was gonna say, I just don't like that volume. Tesla could be a pretty good short here. Underneath low a day. It's just pretty far from VWAP here. Probably just 100 shares. Nah, man, I can't even do 100 shares. Risk is just so wide. I'd have to take like probably just 50, but I mean 50 could be worth it, but it's just not ideal. I haven't been looking at the other FANG stocks. There's two. I'm not looking at Facebook and I'm not looking at Netflix just because I don't have enough charts. Netflix is really strong. Just attempted an opening range break, but Facebook actually looks really interesting here. Right now. That's not what I want to see though. It looks like it's holding this move. If it was getting stuffed back under, well, SPY's turning around here. Wow, SPY's really dropping right now. But not Facebook. Huh. Nope, I'm not touching that. Yeah, Tesla made its move. Apple's kind of weird too. All of these stocks are kind of weird because we're gapping up, so all these moving averages are coming up on these things. I don't think I like anything here. Yeah, well, Tesla worked out real nice. Jeez. Apple was almost pretty nice here. Probably could have found a short in there somewhere. think I have anything here either. This is the 5-minute close, and it's just kind of sitting above. Alright, I got nothing. Alright, Nvidia's coming in play with VWAP here. Just now turned down. SPY's been pretty weak, while Nvidia's been pretty strong here. So this is looking pretty good so far. For 5.45. Spread's a little wide here. I might actually have to try and go for a limit. I think 75 would be... I think 70 is probably as close as I could get, but I don't like that bounce already. I want to see it bounce twice. Really low volume here. Big candle, but low volume. It might come back again. SPY worries me though. SPY looks like it's getting ready to make another new low day here. It just failed at VWAP and it's coming right back down to low day. Yeah, it's starting to get bought up with the SPY. There might be a trade in here. See what happens. Could still be a good long here. SPY made a new low day. Nvidia doesn't seem to be responding. Kind of low volume on this little pullback we're having here too. Don't want to see it make a move. Could definitely still set up here. If we're not gonna make a new high a day here. Can easily start coming back. SPY, huge green candle there. And that'll help. No trades. Alright, I'm watching Tesla here. So throughout this entire time here, the SPY has actually been rising. SPY just made a new high day, and it actually looks like it's moving even higher. But I imagined that we would have a little nice pullback here. I could see on this low volume that we would start holding this and want to move higher, but we're not moving higher. So now that SPY decided to finally make a new high day, Tesla is rounding up a little bit here, kind of testing above VWAP. I'm just wondering if there's going to be a short play in here somewhere, because the SPY is also at a daily resistance right now. Could be ready to turn around, but I don't know, Tesla is moving now, so maybe nothing yet. Okay, I have been waiting for some kind of anything on Tesla, and I think I'm finally getting it here. I really don't want it to break right now, but it might break right now. I wanted to see it come to VWAP just one last time here. SPY is dropping pretty hard here. It just broke underneath VWAP after a failed high day. I'm thinking step will be something like that. We just made a little push right here, but this isn't exactly the right trend line either. Really, I think it broke earlier. And no, that was still it anyway. Let's see what happens. If it can get up to this 15-ish up here above VWAP, make a push and get stuff right back underneath, I'm definitely shorting this. I can probably get a little big here. Yeah, SPY's coming back too. What was that gap? This thing with the spread on this, it's really hard to tell what the direction actually is. especially because of volume too. But SPY's bouncing up right now. I don't like that. But we did test higher and get failed and stuff back underneath. It might just want to go here. Ah, shoot. I'm just chasing it now. I wanted my entry. Yeah, SPY absolutely failed that retest. I mean, I'd have to chase it now. We'll see. I can't say it's over yet. We'll see what happens on a pullback. Ooh, SPY is trying to recover here. Tesla looks much better for a short than a long overall. So I'm glad I waited enough until something showed me what was up. No, that was not enough. Yeah, SPY's getting ready to move lower here. I think 50 would probably be my best bet here to try and get a good spot to get in. SPY's dropping lower. Nope, I got nothing. Alright, I've been looking at Johnson & Johnson for far too long right now. I still think there's a good short in here. I want to see what it's doing right now. And I'm going to enter 400 shares if it gets back, if it fails here and wants to come back into the 50s. That's enough. I've been sitting and watching it for so long. You can see that this 75 level has just been super strong. It's being held up right now by this 5 minute. But the SPY has been going back and forth and whipping in and out, and Johnson & Johnson just isn't following it. So I'm thinking, you know, eventually this thing's just going to make a break, either higher or lower, and I'm willing to go lower. So I'm going to take my chances here and just let this one try and work. 130's profit target. SPY is dropping pretty hard here. I mean, you can see this entire run up here, Johnson & Johnson's just not doing anything. Stop loss definitely at 77. Well, now it's not good because we had this trend line coming down on it. Now it looks like we're getting ready to bust up. See what happens on the close. Been holding this level for quite some time and might want to hold it again. SPY's bouncing up. I was looking at it each time it got up, back under, got up a little bit, back under, failed. Hopefully failing here. So far looks good. My trend lines are definitely not looking like that anymore. And it doesn't mean too much. And this doesn't really mean... I'll keep this one here just because I want to see, especially if we can get back under it. Seems like Johnson Johnson is now responding to the SPY. It's popping up. SPY's popping up. Now it seems like it's wanting to move higher. Yeah, definitely a hidden seller here. And I am out. Too bad. I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into. It's just I saw it for so long just failing to move anywhere above this level. Figured around here it could be the final spot that it wants to start dropping, because I mean, SPY was doing that at the time, so took my chances and just the way it went, it's fine. Alright, I'm looking at Tesla here. I'm starting to debate if there could be a good long. Could we just broke out of this little range here, decent volume. Kind of coming back to retest to see if prior resistance is going to turn into support. The problem is the SPY right now. The SPY really isn't helping too much. And I think I need it on my side first before I really am able to make a solid decision here. Because we keep whipping just back and forth and we can't really choose a side. We just broke down here. That might be all it needs. We just closed, making a new bar. I'm heading lower now. Really low volume there on the SPY too. Because Tesla seems to be starting to respond to the SPY at least a little bit now. This little run up we just had, Tesla was making a nice little spike too. But I mean, if the SPY starts breaking down here, which it very well could again, tick's looking pretty red. Advanced decline is still moving down here. A little bit of a pullback again. It's definitely fine. It just means I can get a proper stop loss and entry. Because right now I don't really have the right stop loss. I think I do need to wait and see this thing touch VWAP first. So please do. Ain't looking too good here. SPY definitely might want to head lower again. Oh, come on, don't do it. I don't want to see it do anything moving up yet. Come on. Alright, I want to see it touch the 70s here. SPY's holding this level here. Really low volume though. I mean, I feel like it just takes a little tap and this thing's gonna start breaking down here. Need to see a touch VWAP. And hopefully it doesn't go too far below it. The other issue is, well, there's that SPY, I guess. And that might be it. That might be all. That might have been the only chance I got. See what happens in the next couple moments here. Don't think I'm gonna get too lucky. God, what is the SPY doing? Probably just make my stop loss below VWAP at this point. If it wants to get down there again and retest, I need to be long this. Probably get a little bigger here too. Because if I get it just right, I'm only going to be risking about 40 cents. that'll do. I think that's just about right there. Well, there's my retest. Spy's pulling up here. Oh, come on. Oh, Spy's not pulling up here. Might be able to... Well, I got my tap. I got my retest. Now I just need to get my entry. Come on. Looking at the higher time frames here too. The 5 minute looks pretty good. The 15 is looking all right. Nope. Definitely missed it. Okay, Baba looks really good here right now. I'm getting ready to short it right underneath this. Because the Spy's getting ready to turn 2. We're kind of in the middle of a symmetrical triangle here, and we keep getting up to this VWAP, and we keep failing over and over again. Wouldn't mind seeing a little push higher. If we get up into the 60s and come right back down into it, I'll get short. So far, so good. See what happens here. I have to lower my size. Back in the low 50s, I'm in this. Underneath VWAP, I want to get in. See, this one I don't have to be as stingy about, because the spread's not so ridiculous that I'm gonna end up losing so much on the trade as soon as I enter. I'm gonna get a starter here, because I realize I'm starting to fight a lot of things here, because the well, the Spy has been dropping here, slowly grinding down. Baba's been slowly grinding up. Alright, this could be it right here. Yeah, that's it. Taking it. Highest 70. 71, I'm out. Just doing it to start, because we'll see where this thing ends up wanting to go. Spy is also dropping at the moment. Because we have a lot of things to worry about right now. Because we still have the 5 minute here, and the moving averages are still underneath it. Plus we got this 50 catching up, but we're making a really good move already so far. Good move, as is the Spy, which the Spy is also a low a day here. And it's squeezing back up. Got down to 142. I want to see the ass get down there too. I want to be able to take some off. Because so far this is a really good start to this trade. I mean, we just failed a view. I made a lower high. Now we're getting underneath this trend line too. So I just want to make sure that I got the right one here, because I'm kind of making a bunch of them. Alright, the 60s is definitely where I need to start paying attention to get out of this thing. SPY's also at low a day, making another new low a day push. I'm all out here. It's the third time it's gotten down to this 142. SPY's breaking down low a day. It was a B setup to begin with. I think I should just be happy that I got what I got. I can definitely look to re-enter on this though. If we want to start consolidating around this area, I'll definitely look to get back in. Looking at Tesla here, possible short opportunity. SPY's just got done really retracing its entire move really quickly, very strongly back to VWAP here. But Tesla hasn't been showing any signs of that. If anything, come on. If anything, the SPY might be getting ready to make another downturn here. Might be going back to VWAP too, but either way, Tesla's got kind of a volume increase, relative volume increase, as we got back underneath VWAP here. I'm wondering if we can set up one more time here on a retest of VWAP. See, it's 135.80. Might be able to get 40. Yeah, SPY's moving down a little bit here. But Tesla took that out. Don't think I'm going to get that retest here. And if it does come to retest now, I'm not so sure I'd be interested in it. Alright, I think I need to call it. I just feel myself getting antsy and trying to find things that may or may not actually be there. So I think I'm just going to walk away while I still can. Took 2 trades today. Both of them definitely B setups. Johnson & Johnson, I probably could have gotten bigger. Baba, I definitely could have gotten bigger. I remember cutting my size in half before I got in on it. Johnson & Johnson was really weird kind of the whole day here. So straight from the open, gapping up. Really weak, came right back under, popped up above VWAP, stuff right back under, fell at VWAP, and then the 75 level started coming into play a lot here. So I was watching it here, kind of waited, saw it drift away from it again, came back a little bit here, stuffed under, came back again, made a little poke higher, and then came back under, and that's when I decided to get short on it. That was at 10:30-ish. 10:30-ish, the SPY was also rising, so the SPY was actually making new highs here. Looking like it wants to bust through VWAP. So that was at 36 that I was in on this thing. Alright, so no, the SPY actually failed at VWAP. Failed to make a new high, came right back underneath VWAP. So that actually looked pretty good there. And then 10:40 is whenever everything really started falling apart. So I mean, I got out I got out right before everything started falling off a cliff here. I mean, Johnson & Johnson didn't really make that big of a move, but I mean, the SPY dropping was enough to bring it down with it. But just once we got back above that level, that was it, and that was the end of the trade. I mean, I don't know. It definitely wasn't the best setup, because even on the higher time frame here, you can see this 9 is just really tight on it. But I figured it might have an opportunity to finally go short there. I think the other thing I'm not looking at here is the triangle that it was making here. So it kind of got underneath it there, or out over the top of it, busted out above, came back underneath it. I guess I was trying to short it at the top end of the trend line. Really hard to see here. It might be a little different this way too. Either way, I mean, it's really not a bad spot to look for a short. I mean, we're at the top end of the trend line. There's a big seller there. We got the moving averages over the top of it. SPY was dropping. It really wasn't a bad position to be in. It just ended up not working out. I mean, it's just another one of those things, I guess. BABA trade was certainly a B setup as well. Kind of the same situation as J&J. You got the higher time frame moving averages underneath it. But overall, this triangle was just really nice looking. Might not be the cleanest here, but that's roughly what I was looking at here. You can kind of see the top end up here. Just failing. I just wanted to see one final view at push before it started failing. I mean, got exactly that. Then just had the big breakdown from that point. But I mean, just looking, you can tell, starting from back over here, we failed to move higher above this 142, and then we just kind of traded around it for forever. And support here, support there. So I mean, I was out right in front of it, or I think I actually let it get below it and then got it on the recovery back up above. But I was looking for another situation to get in on this, and I got it. I mean, there really wasn't a reason for me to not add into it here, because there was a big hidden seller here, 142. Once we got above him, stuff right back underneath. I mean, it's just kind of confirmation, that we don't want to move higher. After the hidden seller is gone, there's no more buyers left apparently, and I mean, the thing just tanked from there. Would have been another really nice risk reward scenario. I mean, I was only risking about 10 cents, maybe 20 cents maximum. But I mean, I was watching it, trying to make sure that I could get a really good entry on it. I don't know. My issue today was just entries and trying to pull the trigger. I mean, Tesla was a nice opening range breakdown. It was a pretty good short right here. I mean, tested higher, stuff right back underneath. I think there was another. It might have been here. I think it might have been off of this triangle or something. Either way, there was a bunch of trades in Tesla that I could have taken that I didn't take. But I don't know. Just not really in it today, I guess. I don't know. Just one of those days still, I guess. I don't know. Monday, lost $300, having to try and recover from that. Trying to find good trades, making sure I'm taking risk reward setups. Just a lot to think about. Either way, that'll be it for me. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow.